last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronald Torreyes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is skied into short left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alec.
So coming to the plate, Alec Bohm. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Rounded slowly to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Digging in, Kevin Newman, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes 1 W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Brian Reynolds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Colin Moran is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
So far this season, Goodwin is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Goodwin. Gone to lead off the inning. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. In the dirt here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Polanco. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
We've seen that before out of Andrew McCutchen. He just loves hitting at this ballpark in Pittsburgh, PNC. This guy's hit some big home runs in this ballpark over the years. And it's pretty apparent he loves hitting back home in Pittsburgh.
In now, Aaron Nola as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Odubel.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. This is flared right back over the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat as he lines it out to center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm as he sends it on the ground to first. And some trouble now in right field. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. JT Realmuto will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Torreyes over at second. Bohm on at first with 2 down. Pitch is popped up. Hayes waits on it. And that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Phillies lead it 5-0. Here's Gregory Polanco, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Fouled away. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game, and it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Stallings is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Phillies 6 and the Pirates nothing. Digging in, Stephen Wright. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Throw into second, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Kevin Newman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Brian Reynolds is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. And this will be fouled away. On a line, that's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number. New inning set to get underway, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Hayes has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Ronald Torreyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Jacob Stallings. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit out toward second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Striding in once again, Alec Bohm. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Alec Bohm.
Now here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Reynolds will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Yeah, this is straight survival.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Hit down the line at first. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Bryan Reynolds is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit on the ground to third. And Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, Dan, I know it's a knuckleball pitcher out there, but is it different? You're throwing the ball great, and then all of a sudden somebody catches a barrel on you.
It is, and you know the frustrating thing about that, D-Roll, when you're a knuckleball pitcher, you're a one-pitch pitcher, so there isn't usually option B or option C to go to the slider or go to the changeup. He's an exclusive knuckleball pitcher, and if you're not throwing it exactly where you want it, you have a chance to give up some knocks.
Gene Segura stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dero, I would imagine one of the toughest things to hit is to hit the knuckleball. It's like trying to hit a butterfly flying in front of home plate.
That is a great description. I said it's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage, if you see it high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
First offering on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, Dero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Up next for pitch.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Jacob Stallings stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Wilmer Defoe will be called on to pinch hit now, and they'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Torreyes over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But the Pirates get a run here on. Trevor Cahill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Coming in is Goodwin.
He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. Liner towards second. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
JT Realmuto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Phillies go down quietly. Last half of the seventh here, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Newman.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
First offering on its way.
Reynolds.
Now a hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Colin Moran comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now batting, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time up.
0-1.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Reynolds rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors in a couple of. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Bryce Harper. High in the air out to center field. Goodwin is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Rhys Hoskins is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Jean Segura stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. There's Adam Frazier will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Adam Frazier.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second base.
So stepping in, Kevin Newman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Didi Gregorius will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And this one's in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Jose Alvarado comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 46.
Ryan Reynolds is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brian Reynolds is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Colin Moran swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Brian Goodwin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5 tonight's final. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.